told her come fuck with a K. She brought two friends, baby girl, I got time today. Now she in love on a ring, but I cut loose, said sorry, but I don't wanna stay. Sold up my run shit around here, head for the crown here. Promise I'm dying a legend. Oh, I know I got them all mad. Hater on the floor, get dragged, they folded my presents. They fold up while I'm coming with the heater. She love me, but I don't really need her. Walking in the valley in the shadow of the reaper. Shooting for the sun, always been a heat seeker. Thunder my heart, go boom, boom, boom. Sharp shooter, gonna put a field through you. I was put here just to fuck shit up. Yo, bitch, your crib, both getting ran through. I was down bad, was an outcast, still outlasting them all. I'm a prophet, yo. Whole crowd laugh now, counteracts in a Cadillac. Your wifey be topping, yo. Now we up crazy to come gang, feeling like cocaine. She told me she wanna do it. Whole team eat like a buffet, up late, get done paid from the work that we do it.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Today, of course, is going to be Series 10. Oh, audio. Series 10 of Theory Gaming. And obviously, we are going to be on the second day. Just to clarify, because I did actually make a bit of a mistake here. It is going to be $130 each day. Keep that in mind. So it's going to be $130 each day. It's not going to be a league format. It's going to be 3 days, $130 each day. It's not going to be ranked every up until the very ending. All three days combined into the finals, and that's the $130. No. Every day, $130. Whoever's the top team that wins it gets 100. Well, obviously the bulk of the prize. So still, nevertheless, we're expecting to see, of course, the same teams as last time. Of course, at the 21st, we saw quite a few amazing plays. Obviously, the main one is going to be Legend with that 1v3 against Risen, which was honestly, quite frankly, the best play we've seen overall. I don't think we've seen anything close to that in terms of anyone's performance in any sort of clutch situation. That is clearly the best one, and I'm wondering now, are we going to see anything that kind of tops that? I hope that we do, because obviously that was a pretty phenomenal play from Legend, keeping them in the game and obviously wiping one of the strongest teams out there, and in such strong fashion with a one pump from every single shot. But yeah, next game will be beginning. It's going to be 3 rounds. Hopefully, we don't encounter any bans news, because obviously last time on the 21st, we encountered, unfortunately, quite a few bans news, helicopters alongside Odin's. And I think the settings unfortunately reset seemingly, so that we had to redo the entirety of the first round, which of course some teams actually popped off really well in that first round. So it's obviously a bit unfortunate for those guys. But hopefully today we see a lot of performances. But yeah, game should be starting relatively soon. Just to clarify on the teams, I'll quickly go over that with you in just a moment. 2 moments. But yeah, as mentioned, as you can obviously see as well, it's gonna be me, only me, solo casting. Let's quickly go over the lineups. So, ooh. Wait, what? Okay, the slot list is different this time around, but still same things generally for teams. I'll have to double check quickly for you. Don't worry. But I mean, rules should be staying the same. $130 on the line every single day. Obviously, the most, I think first place is going to go over to $70 total. Second place, I think 40, and then 20 to last. Not sure. But still, game should be starting in just a moment. Should be not too long from now. It's currently 48 players currently in the lobby. That's going to be not that many, to be honest. Probably, what, 15 slots, there's 3 remaining. So there's 12 teams currently participating today. Hopefully more come in throughout the games, but we'll see. Slot teams. Ooh, found it. But yeah, so for the slots, we're going to have the Dude taking slot 1. Peaky Blinders second. The Dude OS following up in third. Slots 4th. I'm just going to ignore slot list. Just name the teams. Red Moon, Risen Gaming, of course. Hybrids, Incredibles, Evil Geniuses EU, AMK, 90 Rule, EXT News, Turbo Esports, ROG Main, Wontons H, and then Phoenix Gaming. Unfortunately, 3 of the teams I've mentioned have not shown up. I'm not sure which ones, but 3 of them haven't shown up just yet. So the starting time, so currently they are planning to start in 3 minutes time. So I'm going to be waiting on that. But yeah, of course, got plenty of time to think about these teams again. I mean, obviously, in regards to the first day, I'm not entirely sure who won, actually. I think the results have came out, have they? I'm unsure. I don't know if it was posted just yet, but doesn't look like they have. Still though, I don't know, it's gonna be close. I think Risen are definitely not in the picture for the first day. FG definitely have been doing pretty well, but of course AMK winning 2 rounds back to back with high kill counts to boot, but the third game they didn't really do well. FG though had second place every round. that tournament, well, that day, and obviously had a lot of kills to do as well. So I think FG took first place overall for the day one performance. But for today, obviously, it's a new day. Everyone can start warming up to this how to play it out. Of course, 12 teams, auto revive, um, basically all up for grabs in terms of everything. But generally, rule set's pretty normal as to most teams expecting. But at least we do have a lot of points coming into the placement. So you need to play a bit careful. Keep yourself up until the final game and end zone, of course. But then, I mean, also just stay alive. It's crucial to have a full team. We have seen a few teams really take home the fact of holding down with a full squad at endgame, and clearly works out. RG main obviously being one of those teams that's really shown well having the full squad advantage coming into that endgame. But I wonder if they're going to do the same here. We did see a pretty good first round from them. However, of course, again, that round was redone. So unfortunately, nothing much else coming in from them. But yeah, currently a couple more minutes, probably one more minute now until the game should begin. But who do you think is going to be taking the home victory today? Of course, again, it's going to be $130 each day. And hopefully we see today your favorite team perform. We'll see. Currently looking, Bomber's playing with Red Moon. Interesting. I don't believe they played with, well, Bomber played with them on the 21st. So it looks like this will be a bit of an interesting lineup for Red Moon. Of course, Bomber, a very strong player in his own right. Well, I mean, he's been probably the strong fragger for them for quite a significant amount of time. He has been in and out of the game. He hasn't played too frequently as of recent, but now he's back. I wonder if that's going to change. Maybe Red Moon are going to be a very strong performing team, at least for this. In terms of other teams, I mean, generally it's the same teams as you expect. Andrew is going to be coming in now, and the game has began. Andrew's now playing with AMK for this time around. I don't know who he's playing in for. Hopefully it works out well. Let's go ahead and check on these teams in game. But again, now, round one. So slot list is going to be different than, month 21st. I'm too used to, it's a bit weird having gaps between the days, but it's fine. Okay, so of course, slot one, that's going to be going over to, actually wait. Ooh. Just make it easier for you guys to read the names and such. So first slot is, ooh. I need to keep slot teams open, Jesus. Is going to be the Dude. Peaky Blinders in slots 2. 3 is going to be the Dude OS. 4 is Red Moon, of course. Risen taking up 5. 6 is going to be taken by Hybrids. 8 going to be Evil Geniuses, but none of them are running the EG name, interestingly enough. AMK, of course, 9. 10 is going to be over to 90 rule. EXT 3-manning, seemingly. That's going to be EXT News in particular. Then V12, that's going to be Turbo Esports. 14, which is going to be Wanton solo squatting seemingly, and FG and 15th.
Good luck.
So actually, no, a 13th team came in. I presume that's the solo squad. But yeah, unfortunately, Maiden, I don't know. Solo squatting this round. Hopefully his team comes in. We'll have to see. But we'll have to figure this out. Each day, a winner, no overall. So yeah, it's not going to be overall. Just to clarify, it's $130 every day. 3 days total in a short spree of time. And $130 every single day dropped off. So whoever, obviously the top 3 performing teams get a chunk of that prize pool. So very large amount of prize on the line. And if you win every single day, I mean, that's a pretty good amount. That's $70 each day, first place. That's what, $210 that can be taken home just to the winning team if they win all 3 days. But of course, we're going to have actually the solo going over to Sanitarium. Surprisingly enough, ooh, I was going to say he wasn't contested. No, he isn't. Yeah. Interestingly, because you expect Incredibles to usually go Sanitarium. That's usually an often spot they find themselves in. We obviously have not 7S, in AMK going to be in Black Market. Downtown is going to be a different team. But I don't think we're going to see much of any contests so far, it looks like. Everyone's being pretty split off. The flight was directly through the entirety of the map, so it's pretty easy for anyone to go anywhere they want. But it could be Estates. We see something here. We're going to have FG going over to Circus. Partly into Estates as well, so Koos is going to be pushing straight ahead. Not sure if he's going to be aware. They do just have people in front of him. We'll have to see. Does have some guns. FFAR, KRM. Going FK, but this is probably the most interesting fight we're going to probably see for a while. But I mean, yeah, there's nothing much happening. It's going to be him up against hybrids. I do believe Demay is aware. Looking around. Has the new gun. Here's the footsteps. You can hear the footsteps from here. I can hear it. But I'm not sure if he does. Who's still on that roof? Gooster's aware. Has the head glitch. Just watch over. But now the rest of hybrids closing in. There's no other contest, right? Ooh, we do have a contest. It's going to be EXT. EXT are 3-manning. And Koos might be in a bit of trouble here. He has Spotter in just a moment. Could probably shoot for Demay. Is he going to go for it? Indeed, he does. Gets the free kill. Struggling to confirm it. Does get the confirm going, but immediately traded to the BY. Down to a 3v3. Now, I don't think we're going to see much else happening, but let's go ahead and check on Team 8. That's going to be Wantons up against EXT News. Again, EXT News are 3-manning, unfortunately. Wanted. On the wide open. Drugs healing up. Dr. Stop as well as Drugs. Trying to wrap around. I think they may attempt an escape. Again, it is pretty risky considering they are a 3-man. 1 member down. Up against a full squad. And currently there's going to be a lot of pressure coming in. Dashi putting some shots in. We're going to have Zisgene. He may be aware of Dr. Stop's position. Plays it careful. It's pretty slow so far. We haven't seen any true like engagements really happening. Obviously, we just saw the estate fight, but that's barely anything. That's just a 1v1 pretty much. But now, Dr. Stop taking high ground. He could pick up Gene if he plays this smart. Wanted's going flanking as well. Spots Gene. Gets the free pick. Gets it. Down to a 3v3. After the revive too, so it's going to take some time. Gets that free confirm, and here comes the push. Wanted, let's see what he's doing. He's, of course, making the flank play. Amir directly below him. Amir could probably pick him up. We'll have to see. It's awkward situation for Wanted. Wanted in a 1v3. Does get one, though. And gets immediately traded, unfortunately. Why did it switch to Risen? I mean, Risen doing nothing right now. AMK, though, impossibly in a fight. Oh, they found the solo. Maiden, I don't know. Bolting away. Running straight to Andrew. Challenging Andrew. Andrew. Way faster than that. And Dr. Stop as well. Going to find a follow-up with the KRM. Going to get Senor left at 1, actually. Dashi's well dead, and that's going to be Amir gone alongside. That's going to be the first team. Well, second team, rather, out of the picture. Who was... Oh, yeah, the solo was also wiped. So, unfortunately, again, Solo going to try and challenge Andrew, but isn't going to work out that well. So, Topper going to get 1. Daddy went down. And Cheeto on the wide push. Let's check. Koost is very far away, so this is going to be a bit of a awkward situation here. Can Soy Topo follow up? Does get the shotgun shot, landing it quite cleanly. So immediately going to get pushed. That's the shotgun shot. Realistically, probably shouldn't have went with that, but he does have a golden number. I'm making it happen. That's a surprise shot. Luckily working into the favor of FG. Now left to 1, Demay. Very far away. Going to be in a watchtower. Just seeing if we can maybe get loot. Has 2 PDWs. I don't know why. What? Checking chat now. I don't know why you complain about delay. It's only a 2-minute delay. Now, just gonna be waiting on time, but I don't think we're gonna. I mean, it's a pretty boring first start. Oh, actually, maybe not. Let's see. We're gonna have what looks to be Peaky Blinders in vehicles. Gonna have a full RB. Gonna get chased seemingly. That's going to be by Incredibles. And Incredibles aren't going to commit to it. It's just going to be going past. I presume most teams are just going to be focusing on customs. Yeah, this is a very slow start for today's event. But they are going to be running straight into a different team. This is going to be the dude, I believe. Chasing down. This is going to be awkward. Somehow gets Merlin. I don't know how. They're now in a fight. Get this confirmed, and the rest of the team are going to be backing up. This is going to be Team 3, so I think it's going to be the Dudo S, rather. Not going to see much more. I think they're only going to get Taste of Blood on 1 player, and that's it. Nades. Cooking. They need to be careful about this. The second one dead. Lawmere gone. Here comes Customs. Issue is AMK. AMK melee in a fight. Has the defender shield already done by Nagdi, but here comes the spotter. Immediately on Raze's head. Needs to be careful. The defender low. Now in the open and gets immediately picked up. 4v3 still. And I think the rest of Peaky Blinders are just going to have to back up. Swats are being dropped. Here comes the nades. Is that going to follow up though? Vivant down 2. Now they're just going to have to back up entirely. FG up against EXT now. Koost gone. But Andrew so far making all the important plays, getting these kills needed. And now going to have customs. Legend down. It's going to be Risen, I believe, up against Red Moon. Yuma gone. Wait, no, it's not. Wait, ooh. Ali dead somehow. Andrew gone. What? The Incredibles third party. Razor's left to 1. 10 seconds for flight, though. He should be fine. No one near him. Shu as well, last remaining for his team. 6 seconds to come in. Issue is, though, now, where are they going to go for loot? That's going to be the big thing that kind of punishes a lot of teams when it comes to auto-revive events. The Nats actually going to be coming into EXT here. Need to be careful of any nades coming in. Luckily, it's not going to happen. So EXT looking pretty strong. Considering they are 3-manning, they're playing with a lot of confidence. 6 kills on the board currently. Gonna have their own customs to work with. Gonna have 117 in from Dr. Stock. Drugs as well with 117. Unfortunately, the team is poor. They don't have mythics nor legendaries. Though we are going to see Haiti, that from Incredibles. Grabbing a kill for himself. Gonna be Burnett. Now gonna be making the push. Thinking that's a trickster only, but actually could have actually chased down to grab what looks to be Madi. D right there. Gonna possibly swat Eric. Misses the well, lands the shot actually for 200, but that's not gonna be enough, unfortunately, for him. Left to 2. Lormir and Merlin. And Lormir is actually all the way in black market. Merlin. All that remains. And here comes Risen. Now looking to proceed. And So-So going to be the first one knocked. But here comes the immediate trade. Eric can find a second. Raph with a flank. Can he get a third? Wait, no, that's his teammate. Never mind. But still a quick little 2-piece, making a quick turn of the tides. Now Slark and Helix down to 2v4. Actually, no, 2v3. They do get the confirm on lag. Left to Raph and Logic. But here comes Merlin. Still doing what he can, shooting up against Vivant. That's actually going to be a different team now coming in. Peaky Blinders looking to third party. Bomber as well down to EXT. Slark as well. Jumps out the window, but that's not going to be enough. Left to Lormir, the only remaining player for the team. Let's go check back. Chew dead. MVP and Raze now holding him down. AMK now. Why is everyone coming here? Laraf and Logic are still holding down. They're kind of split off though. They need to be cautious about this. Let's check on AMK though. AMK on 5 kills. Again, placement is going to be a big thing. You want to get placement. First place is worth 15 kills. But, I mean, if you can get like 10 plus kills every round, I mean, that's going to still stack up pretty heavily. Helix close by. Needs to be careful. Luckily, the revive comes in time. Nobody in AMK chases. But Logic is still close. Raph going to take some shots on Lormir. So immediately putting some pressure. Ali getting tagged up by Logic. Ali backs up. Logic going to take this risk. He's going to possibly push an entire team of AMK. Finds Nagdi. Gets one. Going for that confirm. Does get followed up by Ali. But here comes some more players. This is going to be Raph actually pushing in. With the shotgun. Seeing what he can do. Logic gone. Well, not Logic gone. Who's So-So? So-So is Insolence, rather. That's a beautiful nade. That's a perfect time for a nade. But unfortunately, I think it was a trophy system that hit. Indeed, trophy systems saving off AMK. But we do have Andrew holding it down. Already on 5. Hard carrying. Senior J needs to get rezzed. It's Ali and Andrew. Throwing some nades. They could go for the res. Looks fine. Here's the zipline. That zipline, presumably. It's going to be Lormir and Merlin coming in. Southpaw dead. That's the FG. So many teams interested with Sanitarium. Eric is still solo squatting. He's doing this by himself. And quickly, we have the downfall of what looks to be... Team 1. Team 1, the dude. All that remain. Needs to be careful. Slark dead. Merlin jumps out the window. AMK on the chase. Ali tried his best, but you got juked. So Senor trying to follow up. Has the ninja ready. Shoots for 16. Misses the shots. Missed the opportunity, rather. Does land the shots. Merlin right outside. Gonna get found. No, evading for this long is quite wild. Banat's outside of zone. FG as well dying right now. That's a Yuma. Flag still goes by. Getting the loot's going to be running his old skin, the legendary Nikto. Haven't seen him run this in quite some time. The rest of the team going back. Raf, very close to zone. Luckily makes in time though. Gonna have to swim though. Let's see. Still though, we haven't seen that many kills coming in. We do have obviously some players fragging out pretty heavily. A lot of revives coming in. I would be surprised that Peaky Blinders don't chase this. There's so many revives to go for. Gonna go for FG. Some easy kills to come in. Incredible's right there. Need to get some picks. Helix dead. Eric right there as well. Gonna go down. Why is it switching to other people when I'm watching different fights? Hadi? What happened? Okay, up against Slark as well. Up against a full squad of a hungry Peaky Blinders. Maniac dead as well. Is that the end of the dude? No. Snowboard's coming in though. This is going to be Turbo Esports. We haven't seen much of them. We've seen them die a lot, but they aren't in the best situation. Hypno in the wide open. Needs his team, but his team are so far away. Gonna have to back up, and quite quickly we're gonna lose one possibly here. Nico backs up, what, 3 HP, somehow alive. Razor's flanked. Yuma nading. Or rather, Nico nading. Still a bit of an awkward situation. Let's quickly check on AMK, because AMK are in a bit of a battle. We are seeing a lot of kills right now. 14 kills. They're still holding the sanitarium side. I think that's it. I think they may have just gone the wipe. Senor J grabbing that final kill. Let's check on No Snitch. 10 kills right now on the board for Red Moon. Legend taking a bunch of shots. Spotter coming in. And it loading the players first. Bomber dead. You need to be a bit careful. Legend as well. Down and gone. 10 seconds on the clock. Have some time. But this is going to be a hungry Risen. Already looking for the push. Lag. Leading the charge. Nearly went straight through the window. Here's the footsteps. Chasing down Zombie. But a perfect spotter directly onto Lag's head. Incredibly low, stopping him dead in his tracks. Here comes the rest of the team. So, looking for a box. Though, Legend does go down, unfortunately, alongside Zombie Duck. No Snitch and Bomber gonna have to land to the warehouses, though quite quickly they're finding out that they're next to AMK. This is gonna be risky. Could be the end of Red Moon, but Bomber finds a vehicle, and No Snitch hopefully going to be the distraction that's needed. Let's check out some of these other teams. So Team 2, this is going to be... Wait, what? Yeah, Peaky Blinders. Helix get a pistol kill. Slark will go down to the KRM. Bomber directly in front of Logic. This is not the time. Does go down. I think Hypno may have just 4K'd a team, though quite quickly Razor's being beamed. Needs to be careful on how he plays this out. Demay gone. Raze. When he kills up his own. Farming, but it does go down one. Panchito dead to zone. Addy holding that beautiful little head glitch, but is that going to be enough? He's 6 kills currently. Gonna go down to Vivant with the aggression with the snowboard. Lots of loot to work with currently as well. There's several teams right now on over 10 kills. Of course, Remun 10 earlier. Now we've got Peaky Blinders playing pretty aggressive. They have lots of loot to work with. Double customs now watching Risen on the rotation. Risen haven't got much of anything. They've only got 5, but this may be the push that they need. They need to get the kills. And this is the perfect team to do so. But FG actually coming in from behind. Not doing too much. Here comes the nades. Raf low. Needs to be cautious. MVP gone. So Instance might follow suit. Too low. Instance directly on that roof. The Ray's taking a lot of damage. Needs to be careful. Chu running away. Ray's gonna get caught up. Hypno found. That's confirmed, but Yuma gonna follow suit, and I think that may be the near wipe. Chu left. Vivant right there. He can't do much about it. Risen with a nice little third party. Grabbed 3 kills. Could find that follow-up on the 4th. Checking around. Sees the motorcycle. Soy Topo right there. Sees Chu. Chu aware of him though, and here comes Risen. Soy Topo, the last remaining player for the team, and here comes Risen. This is the opportunity for Soy Topo to leave, and of course that's going to be the wipe. Unfortunately, Chu getting picked up quite quickly. Here's the footsteps behind him. And now Raf aware. Gonna try and get the wipe onto FG. Grabbing them their 11th kill. Hiding in the water. Could be spotted. Needs to be careful. Playing it careful. Nades. They definitely know that they're there. They heard the... How's he not... Oh, he's drowning now. He needs to peek. Peeks up finally. Has some time to breathe. Lag on the top. Let's check on AMK. AMK on 16. Andrew rushing. Oh no, quickly. Nagdi gone. Shotgun shot's gonna end his life though. Ali as well following suit. This is not good. Oi, 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 senor. Keeping AMK in the game. Luckily, no one got confirmed, so they can get them all back up. They need to be careful about this. Can't be risking too much. 20 kills now on the board. AMK clearly leading the charging kills. There is going to be Risen up against Incredibles and Hadi finding Maniac. Can he find Razox though? Using the new LMG, a very risky one, but the spotter and the beams. AMK quickly took down Incredibles by half the players. Slark following suit, and that is down to 1. That one spotter alone killed off 2 members of AMK. Well, not AMK, Incredibles. Left to Hadi, the ninja player. The nades coming in quite quickly in trade. Lag with a nade onto Andrew. Ali in the wide open gets the kill though. Down to a 2v2. AMK versus Risen, basically purely off of explosives. Getting the res. Gets Insolence back up on his feet. Amelia in the push trying to get Lag back up. But quite quickly Andrew's confirmed. Now that's a bad situation because Insolence is back, so is Lag. But now it's a 3-man for AMK. Holding it close. And quite quickly Logic. Incredibly low, 21 HP, needs to be careful. Has the spotter down. Priest is spotter. This could be a big spotter here. Boom! Immediately 2 down. Logic left. Having to bail out of the fight, but that is a beautiful spotter. The entirety of Risen falling apart to 1 spotter alone, and that's by Ali. Defender has the snowboard still remaining. 20 HP. Gets found. Ali with the 4-piece. 3 of which all to spotter. That's hugely done by Ali. Keeping it in the game. A very strong play there. It was risky, peeking like that, getting the spotter down, but that was crucial. And that is how AMK are probably going to win this. There's 3 teams left, 2 solos, Razox and Southpaw, Incredibles and Turbo up against the 2-man of Ali and Senor. But a beautiful play. 28 kills now on the board. Can they make it a 30 bomb? Razox outside his zone, trying to see what he can, but he dies his zone. Left the Southpaw, last remaining for the dude. Spots Ali. Ali drops it. Hides behind the fender shield. It goes away. Senor on top. Probably spots him. Senor possibly taking a lot of damage. Ali taking the flank play. Southpaw shredded down to the Fennec and given up to Senor J. But that was an amazing play coming in from Ali, keeping them in the game. Very nicely done. 3v4. Take down 3 just by the spotter alone. Amazing starts coming in from Risen. Well, not Risen. AMK. Unfortunate for Risen, though. Risen still have good kills. That's the thing. They still have decent kills, I think. Over 10 at least. Of course, it's going to be a far cry from the 30 bomb dropped over by AMK. Amazing start. 9 kills coming from Andrew. 10 from Ali. 6 to Senor J. And 4 from Nagadi. Amazing game from them. Now, of course, let's quickly check on some of these other teams. Second place going to go over to the dude. Unfortunately, not really doing much in the kill department. Only going to grab 2 kills, but, I mean, fair trade. Second place, and also getting the 2 kills alongside. So, I mean, mostly going to go for that placement points, but, I mean, still, you're going to need kills, especially when AMK are getting first place and 30 kills to follow. Now, third place going to go over to the Turbo Esports. They as well, nothing too crazy. Going to be dropping 9 kills. I mean, still, it's a decent amount, but, of course, you need more. Hypno with 6. 3 from Yuma. Of course, the only kills for the team to get them the 9. Fourth place going to go over to Team 10, which is going to be 90 rule. Doing much better this time around. Wait, what? Did I... What? Oh, wait, no, not Team 9. Well, I'm reading... Wait, what? Team 10. What? Is that not meant to be 90 rule? I've been calling them the Incredibles this entire time. Okay. Instead of... It's 90 rule. I'm used to seeing Eric with Incredibles. I guess that's not the case here. But yeah, Team 10, that's going to be instead 90 rule. My apologies. Still though, Hadi, 9 kills on the board, 2 kills with Eric, 3 kills on Helix, and Slark with 2 alongside. So still a very strong game coming in for them. 4th place, not too bad. But I mean, still, it's going to be hard for anyone to push really up against AMK again. 30 kills with the first place, that is huge. First place is 15 kills alone, so they got 45 45 kills worth of points coming out of this round with the inclusion of the first place. So a very strong start. But now the question is, are they going to continue it? They can't choke a single round. Otherwise, I mean, it could be the same as the first day. When first day, they did amazing two first rounds, but choked the ending and gave FG presumably the victory overall for the day. Still, great start coming in from 90 roll. Fifth place going to go over to Risen. Of course, 4 kills coming in from Insolence, 2 kills from Lag, 3 kills to Raf, and 2 to Logic. I mean, it's nothing too crazy. They're going to need more if they want to pursue a first place victory overall, but I mean, it's going to be really hard to do. Again, it's just too hard to do. 11 kills. I mean, it's not bad, but they need more. That's the thing. 6th place is going to go over to Team 6, which is Hybrids. 5 kills on the board for them. FG as well going to get 7th place with nothing really happening there as well. Only a matter of 8 kills, 7 kills rather. And yeah, nothing really much happening from any of these other teams really. Team 2, that's going to be Peaky Blinds with a decent amount of kills. Vivant with 4, 3 to MVP. Chew with 2, and 4 from Raze to give them still a decent amount of kills, but nothing too crazy again. I mean, I don't know. It's going to be hard for a lot of these teams to really pop off considering of this game for AMK. 9th place going to go over to Red Moon, which, I mean, still decent amount of kills, 10 kills there, but they need more. Kills are good, but the placement's bad. 3rd place, well, Team 3 rather, the Dude OS going to be taking 10th place with only 4 kills, all of which coming from Merlin. EXT did well for what they were doing, but unfortunately did die out pretty early here at 11th place with a total of 7 kills, considering their 3-manning is kind of respectable. And then, of course, 12th place going to go over to Team 8, which is going to be Evil Geniuses, only with 1 kill, that from Unreal Amir. And last but not least, 13th place going over to ROG Main, which are unfortunately with only a solo, no kills whatsoever. Game immediately started. Oh, well, there we go. But still, nevertheless, quickly, of course, we have to say thank you to the staff and the sponsors of the event, making this possible. Again, $130 every single day for 3 days straight. Well, not 3 days back to back, but at least 3 days straight away. Still an amazing amount of money, of course, to give back to the community, and a lot to drive for these teams. A lot of motivation to go in, and of course, AMK giving that motivation in with that first round. Amazing start from them, and I think already, of course, day 1 we had Legend with the 1v3 against Risen. And unfortunately, again, Risen are getting the short end of the stick on these situations, unfortunately. Now going to be dropped Spotter 3K'd immediately from Ali. That's probably going to be the strongest play of the day. I don't think we're going to see much more. I mean, hey, we still got 2 rounds to go. So, I mean, who knows if maybe we see another play that's going to be topping that 3K immediately with a Spotter. I mean, who knows? But we'll have to see. Again, amazing starts from AMK. Of course, Ali with the 10 bomb. Amazing stuff. But he did get followed to, I think, Senor, was it? That had second amount of kills, 9 kills total. Not sure it was that followed up, but still. Next game coming in, 2nd round out of 3. Amazing start though by Ali. 29 kills. Oh, well, who cares? Oh, yeah, 29 kills. Thing. Razox died his own. 29 kills total. My bad. It was going to be 30 if Razox didn't die his own. 12 teams now, so I presume the solo unfortunately did leave the game. Did he? ROG main? Indeed they are. Unfortunately, didn't manage to find any further players. Just going to be the one that played the 1 round, and that's it. Going to be gone immediately. 29 kills coming from AMK. Amazing start. But can they follow suit? Again, yes, the 21st. I keep thinking yesterday. The 21st, they did amazing the first 2 rounds. First place, back-to-back on the first 2 rounds. Decent kills as well to follow up. But unfortunately, they threw the last game. They got third-party by like 5 different teams when they fought Risen. And it caused both them and Risen to get wiped really early on. And that really costed them because FG really pulled it out of their ass to follow up. But it looks like right now we're going to have Hypno actually finding the kill on EXT. EXT looks to have a full team this time around. So now back to 3. They're used to this though. And Hattie somehow gets a melee kill onto a player there. Razor's gone. So Yuma trying to find if he can find another. And Dr. Stop incredibly low left to Wanted. Last remaining player leaving as fast as he can. But I think he's going to get chased. Ali as well. FG up against AMK. This is big. This is going to be Black Market? Indeed it is. Why? Unfortunate there. Still a big knock. And quite frank, losing Ali. They didn't confirm the FG player, so they could get the res. Actually, 2 knocks right now. That's big. As long as they don't let them res. Andrew found. Down to a 2v2. AMK versus FG. This is going to be a big rivalry. They need to get this wiped. FG as well did do well. 3v2. Wanted still alive. And they're actually chasing Soitopo. Somehow, I don't know what Soitopo was doing, running away, but it's going to be the interest of Senor J and Nagdi, but still back to a 2v2. Nagdi on the pursuit. He is hungry for this. He wants to get this wiped. He's playing with confidence. Now the question is, how are they going to play this out? Oh, here comes the shots. Senor putting some pressure. Has the gun. They haven't confirmed the knock yet. Slark does get a kill on Lord Mir. And he as well. Let's quickly check on to 90-year-old. Fighting dorms, as you would expect. Gets the confirm going. 2v3. Actually, is it 2v3? Yeah, 2v3. Thought he was bleeding out for a second. Soitopo does confirmed away. Butcher taken out by Red Moon, of course. Their favorite spots. Not going to be farm. Still 2v2. Playing it careful. And I think FG are going to go for the back out play. They have the vehicle. Gets the antelope. Shooting at Daddy, and Daddy's gonna kind of wrap around as a distraction. Gonna take the challenge, and Agdi, if he died there, that would have been big. Senor now, pushing ahead. They need to get the kill here. They just need to not confirm the knock. If they not confirm the knock, that's gonna be big. Rushes, immediately gets it, but they are gonna confirm? No, they're not. I knew they wouldn't. It's a smart play to do. Now they've made Panchito in an awkward situation. Only two are going to come off the revive flight now. 7S... Not 7S, AMK. Now going to be in a great spot. They have the full squad. FG now going to be only on 3. Still Panchito, seeing if he can maybe find someone. If he can find something. He turns around as soon as they come into his peripheral vision. If he stayed there for just a second more, he would have seen them. But now, loots away, gives the opportunity for them to get closer. Senor and Nagdi taking under, but it looks like Risen now. They smell something. They smell a bit of AMK. And now they want to get involved in the party. They hear the footsteps. They know their bunker. And now they're going to be pursuing. Andrew had 9. Thank you. And Panchito does get found. That's the Senor, though. And quickly runs straight into Wrath. Ali finding downtown for some reason. Rest of team gone, though. It's only going to be Andrew. Andrew leaving. Last remaining play for AMK. All the way over in downtown. Where's Risen? Ooh. Risen's, though, still up with a full squad. And quite efficient third party, but I mean, it wasn't much happening. Eric executed Merlin. Somehow, some way that happened, and that's going to be the end of Team 3. That's the Dudo S executed to end the lives. I mean, that's unfortunate. Koost as well going to find a kill. Andrew running away, as per usual. As expected to be, rather. Let's check out what's going on with some of these other teams. Already 10 kills on the board. 4. 90-year-old. This is looking pretty strong. I mean, if they keep this momentum going, this could be a pretty good game for them. Oh, unfortunately, they are really far away from zone, and that's going to possibly bite them in the ass. We'll have to see. And Helix does die out here. All the way in New Vision, they are relatively split, so I mean, that's kind of understandable. But still, the rest of the team need to rotate now. Have an antelope now. Airdrop has been delivered. FG still fighting. Did get Senor. This is different Senor, though. So it's home. Looking for a nade opportunity. The Wanted is going to leave. Back is the rest of the team now. FG fully kitted now. Finally with a full team up. Still, only 2 teams are wiped so far. Gonna be probably a bit slow. Custom should be coming in relatively soon. A lot of teams downtown though. Well, not even... It's all solos. It's gonna be FG, AMK, Offset, Unreal, and Mir. All solos. Spots are dropped. Don't be outside. Good. Gets in. Koos right there. Has Defender. Defenders, but I don't think it went through correctly. Koos right there in 1v1 against Amir. Amir, though, holding his own. Trying to get it. Gets him finally. That shotgun. The movement from Koos simply not going to be enough. Yo, Senor finding Demure. Actually has a perfect angle to kill a lot of people. If only he didn't move his aim there, he would have had a perfect spree, a perfect angle to shoot every single player coming up. And unfortunately, he didn't. More like close by. More like low. Gonna be returning. Shot heavily, more like belly on. 22 HP. Is he going to get chased, though? If he gets chased, his team's coming up. The rest, ready for a 4v3. Daddy going to go down to drugs. And here comes the aggression. Now they're confident. Now going to go for the push. The thing is, it's going to be a 4v3. Team 8, Evil Geniuses, are only 3. They have high ground over them, though. I'm really rushing straight inside. Stop showing me different teams. Ooh, one pumped immediately. Unreal Amir and Jen. Amir's in a really awkward position. More like comes up the stairs, defenders, and wins it. Jen, all that remains. Or is this gone? Is it gone or Jean? I don't know. I'm presuming gone. Be running away. Panchito dead. And that's going to be actually FG completely wiped. Dying out to EXT. And that's going to be probably a big smirk on the faces of AMK. FG have been the one team that's been a sore in their backside for the longest time. AMK got messed up on Mobile Mayhem regarding FG. They got messed up because of the first day as well. It's always been FG that's been a pain. And here comes a spotter. Not going to be landing much though. Spotter again. Risen counting on 6 kills. A much better mounts than they had previously. Red Moon on the high ground though. I saw someone in chat mention about bans. In terms of bans, it's generally the same old, same old. For the only addition that is coming into play is that snipers are fully banned. So there's no sniping whatsoever. And I'm quite curious to see if we're going to see any alternatives. Now the issue is now, 90 roll is coming in from the behind. Risen need to rotate. They're getting themselves pinched. Red Moon on high ground. Oh, Turbo Esports now coming into the foray as well. Turbo currently on 5. Nagdi actually going to get Hadi. That's going to be... Wait, what? Oh, yeah. Quite quickly. 3 down. Eric bolting away. And Razorx actually stole the kill to Helix. That was AMK versus V12. Running straight into Hip. No. Nagdi right there in the open. Backs up. Spotter. It's very deadly when it comes from AMK. Running straight into it, and Ali finds that kill. Unreal Amir down, Yuma gone. Senor, though, killed off. Nade. That's only a Novagas, though. Nico, the last remaining player for the team. I think yeah, that's Ali's Novagas. Now I'm just going to be smoking himself away. So here comes the beams coming in. 29 HP, and going to be taking out that to Andrew. Already 10 kills on the board. That's huge. Lag. Finding a member of Red Moon, of course, the legend. Somehow they've swapped roles. And places at least. Now no such running through the spot. It needs to be careful. Luckily that's his own. Now regroup with Bomber. Revive coming back.
Your teammate is on the revived flight.
But here comes Risen. Hungry. Looking to pursue. Bomber in the wide open. Beamed freely. No snitch remains. No 1v4. No snitch has 1v4 to Prison in the past. Question is, can he do it again? He has the shotgun. Gets one. Confirms. Immediately backs up. 1v3. Oh! The spot is going to kill him. Indeed it is. I mean, that looked pretty strong. If he got that second one pump, what could have happened? But I mean, they did what they could. Legend running away. It looks like we actually have AMK now looking to intrigue Risen. Grabbed logic. Like with the high ground. Andrew right there. Andrew could be picked up pretty easily. Indeed he is. Gets that kill. Really. So Insolence finding Legend. The movement working to his favor. Rushing up the mountain. Drugs down. Slark grabs a kill on EXT again as well. EXT down to 2. Taking a bit of damage here. Needs to be careful. Lag. Trying to get the beam. But here comes the rest of AMK rushing him. Needs to go for the zipline. Probably going to get beamed. Indeed he does. Left to 1. Has 30 seconds on the clock. So. That's going to be Insolence running away. Has the wingsuit. Unfortunately, he jumped on the side that isn't really a cliff. Now he jumps. He has a 3-man of AMK chasing. 16 seconds on the clock. If only he was rewind. Unfortunately, he isn't. He has Pulsar in just a moment. 10 seconds now. Hasn't got anything, and he's probably going to get wiped. Risen out of the picture, ladies and gentlemen. A 7th place for them. Redmoon's still in the game though.
On the revived
Full team back now. Let's check on some of the other teams so far. We've got only team 1. This is the dude. Do have some customs and a custom of 47, interestingly enough.
airdrop incoming.
Let's check on some of the other teams. So EXT, we did do pretty well recently.
Airdrop has been delivered.
They did go, had a bit of fight. They lost 2 players, now back. They were the people that did wipe off FG. But interesting enough, let's see this kill count. 9 kills on Nagdi. 14 kills total on the team. Nagdi with 9 of which. Nagdi got a bit embarrassed. He was getting carried by Ali. He didn't want that to happen this game. Gonna try and prove a point. Now he is simply better than Ali. 14 kills now on the board, running into Redmoon. Redmoon aware of this. They only have 2 kills so far. But if they can get these kills, this could be big. Legend trying to back up here. Here's the snowboards. Slightly scared that the ninja's not working. That he's panicking. Finally gets the ninja to work. Gonna be bolting. Maniac down and quite quickly. We're losing players left, right, and center for the remainder of the dude. Now rushing Unreal Mirror right there. Bolting away. He's the last player on the team. And I think they're going to chase Southpaw with a HSO custom. More like, I believe, with a Kilo. He hasn't got Defender just yet. 30 seconds on the clock. As long as he just plays the zipline, he should be fine. Plays the zipline again. He might get 1 pumped. Oh, that's risky. I don't know why he jumped. There was no reason to jump. Why'd you jump? Just keep taking the zipline.
Your teammate has been killed.
Oh,
Chip
that's
terminal is almost
an unfortunate play from Amir. Not sure as to why he did that. But who knows. Unfortunate case scenario though. Red Moon still in the game. They're going to be rotating around in vehicles. We got AMK. Let's check on AMK. Rotating. Going to take over the high ground over pipeline.
The safe zone
Let's
is
check on
collapsing.
90 rule. 90 rule on
Airdrop
13
incoming.
kills. Let's see kill count. So 90 rule on 13 kills. We got, of course, AMK 14 kills. Red Moon on only 2. The dude on 9. Top 5 teams.
Airdrop has been delivered.
Uh oh. Red Moon. Pulling the open. Legend down. Not going to find Zombie Duck. He is tagged. That was an unfortunate situation. Why'd they stop? I think they were just looting the boxes. But unfortunately, it did cost them. Actually, Dr. Stop's going to die. He needs medic. Late on the medic. They better have 1 more. Drugs? Oh, no, he doesn't have medic again. Now, that's a bit poorly timed. Oh, luckily, he still gets some HP. Okay, but he needs to go for zone now. Go, 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 go. Fast. Morlek, gonna grab 1. That's with the Kilo custom. Grabs Hadi. The dude versus 90 rule. Eric, looping around. Helix trying to put some pressure on Maniac. Dr. Stop dead to zone. He's gonna get rezzed eventually. Eric. Putting some pressure, though. Here comes Helix down as well. Left to 2. That's Southpaw with the Kilo now. Rotating. Last revive, I believe, coming in now. Mostly everyone is going to be on Circus side. AMK is the only one that isn't on this side. Poltergeisting away, hoping for the best. Eric with a snowboard.
Your teammate is on the revived flight.
There. AMK just setting up for zone. They don't need to worry too much. Vehicles coming in. Spotter as well. Morlek getting the RV. Eric and Slark on that side. They need to pick up everyone. Red Moon, though, aware of this. Now trying to put some pressure on these teams. Maniac down. That's a Lynch. Where is EXT in this fight? Oh, EXT right here. Morlek dead as well. That's a legend. Using the smokes. We still have Hadi outside of the zone. Southpaw's knocked. Well, no, he's not. It's just a Muir alongside Southpaw. And quite quickly, Red Moon taking a fight. They really are risking a lot. Just struggling to push up the hill, and
Teammate has been killed.
1 pumped. And that's going to be the quick ending to the Italians. Red Moon now wiped. Demure. Southpaw remain, but here comes the rest of AMK now, realizing where everyone is. Going for the kills as much as they can, trying to see if they can maybe get 20 plus. Could be possible.
Terminal is almost
Chasing
ready.
the sides. Helix behind the defender shield. Here comes the spotter, 30 HP. Gets the heals. EXT, body bottom side. Dr. Stop. Now Wanted trying to get the trade. Gonna get Demure, possibly. Demure incredibly low. Getting tagged up though. Needs to be careful. Dr. Stop dead. Left to
Your
1.
teammate has been killed.
Wanted with a 117. AMK still with the full squad. Nagdi finally gets 10
The
kills.
safe zone is collapsing.
Demure, Southpaw still solo, well, duo squadding. Eric's a solo, Wanted's a solo. But still, is that going to be enough? Basically, the entire Middle East community all up against a full team of AMK. 4v4. Two V1, V1, V4. Southpaw alongside Demure going to take the bottom hill. They might get spotted here. They need to be careful. AMK is probably going to beat them to the top hill, though. I think they notice. Now it's going to be an awkward position. They can easily get shots from here. They need to be careful. Can easily get beamed, and Andrew going to be leading. Does get one. Immediately punished for it, though. Demure, and here comes the spotter. About to land directly onto Demure's head, and it nagged you with the two-piece. 12 kills now on the board. Eric, all that remains, his team alongside Wanted. 2 solos up against... Did they get res? They are getting res. Already got confirmed. Wanted just playing for the placement. Staying outside of zone. Again, placement points do matter. Andrew dead once more. Gonna be a 3v1v1. Again, placement matters a lot. First place is 15 kills. I think third is probably like 12 kills. That might be second place, actually. Second place might be 12. Third, probably 10 kills. He's playing it careful, Eric. Wanted in the grass. Prepared, hoping he has a ghillie suit on. He's just going to be playing time. They actually did get Andrew back, so it's a 4v1v1. A really unfavorable position for any of the 2 players left. Checking the edge, holding hands too. They don't want to risk losing a single player. Eric, probably going to be the last remaining. Gets one. Wanted, struggling to get confirmed. Unfortunately, doesn't confirm it in time. Going to probably get that res, and now it's left to Eric. Eric on the pursuit. Is he going to go for the kill, or is he going to go die to zone and just not give the kill to AMK? That's the question. They're rushing straight inside. Rushing straight into Nagdi and immediately beamed. Nagdi with 13. An incredible game again, once again, coming in from AMK. 2 back-to-back wins. Not as many kills this time around, but still a very strong game. But now the big thing is that nobody can really compete. Nobody has anywhere near the amount of kills currently, or real consistency in placement points compared to this team. So right now, AMK looking very strong. Yes, 21st, it was AMK, but they were still kind of close. FG were constantly on their tail, second place every single game, and AMK were winning every single game. So it was really close in that regard because they both teams had really strong kills. This time around, AMK are still doing really good. They're first place every game, high kill counts to boot, but no one's really following close behind them, and that's the thing. FG wiped this round early, Risen wiped this round early, and no one else is really getting too high in kill counts. So right now, AMK looks strong. It doesn't look like there's going to be any ways of stopping them. Unless they get wiped really early on and some team gets possibly 30 kills. I don't think it's going to be doable, unfortunately, for a lot of these teams. And this may be an AMK victory, but we'll have to see if they can successfully win the last round. Because, I mean, again, on the first day, they won back-to-back first rounds just like they did now. But they choked the ending. The question is, are they going to choke this ending? But I think they're not. It's pretty hard for anyone to really compete unless they drop like a 30-kill game like some other team. Not sure who, but it's going to be really hard to compete to this. Still, second place, going to go over to 90 rule. With still a very strong kill count. I didn't actually say the MK kill count. So, of course, they had 22 kills. Rather, 13 kills of which over half the kills are going over to Nagdi. Then we got Ali with only 4. 4 as well to Andrew and 1 to Senior J to give them, again, 22 kills. A very strong amount of kills there. 12, well, second place, rather, going to go over to Team 10, which is going to be, again, 90 rule. 3 kills going into Eric, 4 kills as well to each of Helix alongside Slark, and then as well Hadi with 3. To give them a decent amount of kills, going to be a total of, I believe, to be 11 kills, was it? No, 14 kills rather. Third place is going to have 11 kills though. That's going to be 4 kills from Lynch. Dr. Stop with 3 and 2 each to Wanted and Drugs. Still decent amount of kills, but I mean, again, it's not comparable to AMK. Fourth place, going to go over to Team 1, which is the Dude. That's of which with Southpaw with 5 kills, 2 each on Maniac and Demure alongside Morlek with 4. To give them a decent amount of kills as well. That's going to be a total of, I believe, to be 13, if I'm not mistaken. Indeed, it is 13. though it does pretty drastically drop off in terms of kill counts for the teams following suit. So Red Moon could be with only 3 kills, Legend with 2, 1 on No Stitch to give them the 5th place. So mostly all their points coming in from placement. 6th place going to go over to Team 8, which is going to be Evil Geniuses with 5 kills, Unreal Amir with 3, and then 2 coming in from Zisgon. I'm presuming it's an O instead of the X. But still, nevertheless, I mean, again, it's not comparable. You can't really perform that much in a lobby like this. You need 10 plus averaging every game to really be trying to get for that top 3. I don't even know who's in the 2nd and 3rd place right now overall. I think, well, currently, I think obviously it's going to be 90 rule. I think they're the only team that can really have a shot at winning. If they can get a really high kill count this next game and still high placement and AMK's wiped early, they could steal it, but still, it's going to be close. That's probably the only team that can do it. They did an incredible game last round, if I'm not mistaken. Now they can do it the next game, hopefully, and they can maybe take the victory, but I'm not entirely sure. It's going to be hard, but we'll have to see. Then we've also got, of course, Risen dying out early, going to be taking a 7th place with not that many kills to boot, only a total of 9 kills, 4 kills from Raph, 2 kills each from Logic and Lag, and then Insolence with only 1. 8th place going to go over to Turbo Esports as well. 4 kills from Nico, Hypno with 2 and 1 each from Razox and Yuma. 9th place going to go over to FG with only 4 kills, 2 kills each from both Natty and Koost. Then 2nd place, well, not 2nd place, Team 2, that's going to be Peaky Blinders, taking 10th place with only 2 kills. That's going to be Raze and Chew with 1 each. 11th place going to go over to Team 3, which is going to be the Dude OS with only 1 kill from Madi. And then last but not least is Team 6, that's being Hybrids, taking a 12th place with only 1 kill from Promise, the only kill for the team. Yeah, I don't know. Obviously, this is looking really rough for any team right now. The leading team by far is going to be AMK, winning both rounds with a considerable amount of kills. And it's going to be hard for a lot of teams to come back from this. It's in terms of getting a 1st place overall for today. Again, it's going to be $130 each day of the event. So again, 1st place is roughly, I believe, $70. 2nd place, I'm not entirely sure how much, but still, it's going to be close. It'll be pretty close. For any team, if they really want to try and take that 1st place over AMK. It's going to be really hard, though. They need to get AMK wiped early, and I'm quite curious if any team is going to attempt to do what FG did that round and contest them directly at Black Market. We'll have to see. It was kind of close. It was a 2v2. Well, even then, it was a 3v2. FG versus AMK, and unfortunately, they just got caught up and kind of isolated. AMK played together as much as they could and just picked apart FG one by one. Found Topper running away, found him quickly. iDaddy tried to challenge them from behind, immediately got caught up. And that's going to be the big issue here for FG. I mean, they played it separated. They need to play together if they're going to be trying to challenge Black Market, especially against an AMK. So, I mean, who knows? We'll have to see if anyone manages to take the risk and challenge them directly. I don't know if anyone will. Maybe FG are going to do it again, because, I mean, maybe they've thrown the towel in and they just want to ruin AMK's game, which I wouldn't be surprised they do. So, let's see. Now, 3rd and final round, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see how this game plays out. Okay. Flight path. Let's go ahead. Okay, so Black Market is going to be an option. Platform is on the opposite side of the map. Now we're probably going to see a lot more contests than we usually see. Again, this flight path is going to be on the higher up on the map. It's not going to be giving a lot of options for players. So I do expect a lot of teams to fight. I wouldn't be surprised 3 teams dormitory, and it looked like that might be the case. 4 teams? How many teams go in dorms? Okay. 90 rule. Risen. The Dude. And then, of course, Hybrids. All in dorms. Zombie Duck actually going to find Senior J. Wait, whoa. Red Moon? It's going to be Ecology. Red Moon. I'm getting contested by AMK and Ecology. Did someone go black? EXT went black. Ooh. And they were looking for AMK. So I guess AMK wanted to switch things up, not wanted to be too predictable. Andrew right there. Legend could probably pick on this. He has the ninja ready. OTS as well. And Andrew backs up. Slark Gonna grab a kill. Let's check on the Storm fight. The first player of aim, Risen gone. That's gonna be Insolence. Hadi below Logic. So Promise is already down to himself. Last remaining player for the team, and AMK are just gonna play for staying alive. They're not gonna want any bit of the smoke on Red Moon in terms of ecology. Nagdi's already at the football field. Andrew dead. Gets a quick confirm. That's left to 2 on AMK. And I'm presuming they're just going to play for their lives. Indeed, they are. Ali's actually still in ecology. Though Nagdi just playing in the football field, just wanted to stay alive. And again, they just need to stay alive. That's the crucial part here. And lag, well, Instance right there. Demure struggling to find the Poltergeist. As Helix right there gets Helix. So immediately traded by Hadi. Hadi, though, traded. Helix alongside Eric and Slug. Left remaining. 90 could easily get pulled apart here. Finds Morlock, gets the kill. Now rushing. Looking for the res. They need these reses. Again, 90 Rule is a team that have kills. They've been consistent so far in terms of their kills. I've forgotten how much placement. Ali now dead. AMK left to just Nagdi. Nagdi in the football field. He's just going to stay alive for the 38 seconds in the football field. It's fine. There's no chance he's dying. Absolutely none. If he dies, he's actually quite stupid, to be honest. No, look, we're going to see Nagdi right now. In the football field. Done. Point proven. EXT, actually a 3-manning. I'm not sure what's happened here, but... who left? I don't even know who left. Let's see, Slark. Barely alive. And actually we have Turbo Esports looking to engage. They probably came from Heat. We haven't seen much of Risen. Risen are still inside. They have only 1 kill to their name. They haven't played too aggressive too much. But Insolence once again down. Luckily going to come back in on the revive flight. The Raf actually does go down as well. Right after the revive flight too. That is worse. So now it's a 3-man. Logic and Lag actually in the fight. Logic gone. Left to Lag. 7 kills on the board currently. Eric dead. Here's the hard rush coming in from Turbo Esports. "90 Rule. 90 Rule's... Wait, the dude's wiped actually. Hadi alongside Helix. Helix holds his own. Zombie Duck dead to Senior. So immediately rushed by Shotgunners. Yuma's gone. Can he get a second? Hypno. Hypno does finally get it. But still, that was quite risky. Wall banging, or pre-firing rather. Gonna be running straight into Lynch. Barely alive. By a hair. And here comes EXT. EXT rotated all the way from Black Market to Dorms.
Airdrop incoming.
Hypno's right there. Lynch. And he choked. Hypno. Hypno.
The revive flight will arrive in 1 minute.
Let's just checking. Sees him. This is the last remaining player. Again, Hypno's the last remaining player for Turbo Esports. 50 seconds on the clock. He has to live for quite some time. Ninja player running away. And themed. Gets the Muscar. Barely alive is Hypno. Laughing while doing so. Manages the escape. Somehow Lag is still alive. Here's the footsteps below him. Just gonna have to wait for time. Let's check on Insolence. Insolence is trying to regroup. I just realized it's only 8 teams as well. So many teams left since the last game. Oh, he's nodding. Okay, he's communicating to his team by movement. Still creeping. Sees the URV. Is it worth shooting though? Shoots it. Defended immediately. We get Lynch! Gets Lynch, that's huge. Gets the kill. Confirms it. Down to 1v2. So Lag right there. Lag right there with the BY. BY, can he work it out? No, unfortunately not. Drugs. He's going to put it end to Lag. So Hadi, creeping. Spots Drugs. Free skill of his life. What the fuck? Gets wanted though, somehow. Hadi's aim was probably the most questionable I've ever seen for a second there. Misses every single opportunity on the 1 kill. Helix though, pistoled. That's a Zombie Duck. Nade. Didn't even blow up. What? Where'd that nade go? Drugs is last remaining. Is the medic player at least. Keeping them alive. Eric. Get zombie duck. This is going to be in black market. Logic gone.
Enemy eliminated.
Raf. And Insolence. Insolence still in. He's going to find drugs. BY. Gets the pump, and that's going to be the wipe on EXT.
Airdrop has been delivered.
So here comes Hypno going past. Oh, he spots Raf.
The revive
Oh,
flight
no.
will arrive in 1 minute.
Now Raf, only with a pistol, has nothing to work with. All of Turbo Esports surrounding him. All he can really do now is just try and kill himself. And just die before the flight. And indeed he does. Left. To Insolence. He should have enough time. Yeah, the zone's not taking for much. He's fine. Now he just needs to stay alive. That's all he needs to do. Hadi, let's see on him. Gotta be in a vehicle. Rotating now. Okay, let's see then. 7 kills coming on the board for Turbo Esports. 90 roll on 10. AMK on 2. They're playing for the placement. They know they have enough kills. They don't need to play too risky now. Red Moon currently on 4. But the thing is though, it's already top 6. So I mean, that's just the thing. It's going to be really hard with this amount of players to really do anything in terms of catching up to AMK. Since like near half the lobby, well, a good like what, 4 teams left?
Airdrop incoming.
That drastically lowers your chances of actually getting the kill count needed. I mean, 10's a good amount. But AMK need to get wiped next. And you get the first place. I know, it's going to be real rough. If somehow 90 roll can get a 20 bomb, AMK get wiped early here, that's big. But unfortunately, AMK going to be running straight into Red Moon. Immediately gets 2. Zombie duck coming off the revive. No snitch behind the rock. 117. Shotgun. He has a second opportunity to get a 1v4. Can he do it now? Andrew right there. Trickster. Got confused. Only 63. Unfortunate. The zombie duck now. Running away. Doing what he can. AMK aware where zombie duck is. No heals or revive coming in. Looking to see if they can find him. 90 will actually coming close to Raf.
The revive flight will arrive in 1 minute.
Could be cautious. Could be scary.
Holographic
Raf.
release.
Always finding himself with a pistol fight, and unfortunately it's not going to work out. Giving Helix the kill, which mean for 90 will, this is going to be crucial. They need these kills. But here comes Turbo Esports now chasing onto Insolence. Nades. Crashes. Keeps on going though. Chasing down Risen. Lag. Currently in a safe space.
Chip terminal is almost ready.
But AMK just finds those kills freely. Turbo Esports feeding them.
Eliminated.
Now on 7 kills. And yeah, I think it's going to be an almost guaranteed AMK win. Then they're going to take day 2. Easy $70 to their pockets. Ooh.
Engaging the enemies. Enemy eliminated.
Is there someone not plating above him? Oh, it's Hadi. Okay. They are aware of Hypno. Slark, though. Shooting down Christo. Hypno. Completely flanked. Unaware of what happened. Slark. Still in a 1v something. Teammates are very far away from him. So Helix now. Running into AMK. Left to Slark. And Slark just rushed a full team by himself. Now realizing his mistake. Now having to live. 14 seconds on the clock. Oh, 14 kills on the clock. What? 14 kills on the board for the team. Now he has to stay alive. Question is, can he?
Airdrop has been delivered.
Utilizing Sanitarium as much as he can, but running straight into a shotgun. Gets 1 pump immediately, and that's the unfortunate wipe over to them. 90-year-old now out of the picture. That's basically guaranteed. It's set in stone that AMK have won. Now with the high ground, looking to intrigue themselves with hybrids. Hybrids, 16 HP, and that's going to be domed to Nagri. Could have shot Andrew, unfortunately missed the opportunity. Palmer, DeMay gone, left to Christo and Promise. Gets 1, immediately traded. Nagdy with the 3k. Can he get a 4th? I think he 3k'd, not sure. He got 2 at least. Promise. Scared. Hoping that nobody spots him. Zone closing in. And I think he's just fine. AMK not going to be none the wiser. Revive flight come back. 5 teams remain. Bremen currently on 7 kills. Risen on 4.
Airdrop incoming.
We have Turbo Esports. Wait, where is the rest of the team? No off revive. Nico and Radar. Razox and Yumo. Oh, Razox and Hypno off revive. 12 kills now on the board for AMK. Now they're spotting more players, and Andrew once again down. Going for his loot. Promise. Creeped up on him. But here comes Senor. Finds his time to loot the box instead of chasing the guy. Nagdy though. Runs straight into alley instead. Oh, Senor still though. Finds another. Christo and Demay left. Demay low. Needs to be cautious. Ali going to be jumping in. Going straight for the push. Wall banged. Cracked him. Missed the shotgun. 28. 24, but headshots Ali. Left to a 2v2. 2v1 now. Christo gone. Left to Demay. Loots the box. Nagdy and Senor up against 1. Custom HS. Custom 117. Nagdy gonna go for the high ground control. Senor going straight through. We actually do see Risen. Nagdy's realizing. Nagdy shitting himself now. Running straight away. Gonna go over to Christo. The firm goes through. Now Risen of the high ground. Demay still solo. He's baiting with smokes. Nagdy in a position. He might get rushed here. The 117 gets lag. Not lag. Logic confirms it. Now Logic comes straight back. The rest of AMK coming back in. So right below him is 1. Insolence gone. That's bad. Multiple revives coming in. Could easily beam it. Beams, cracks 1. Gets 1. That's a big knock coming in. So Nagdy trades. Gets lag. IGL for IGL. Oh, Raph! Raph's in a bad spot. Does get killed off. Hope he's IGL versus IGL, rather. Logic on high ground. Nobody going past, and he's the last remaining player for the team. Has a muscle car to work with. They'll immediately beamed. That's Risen out of the game. Andrew once again going down. Left to 4 teams. All that remains. Bomber actually coming in now. Gonna grab 1. Gets Pumba. The Legend, I think, are fully aware. Gonna be running straight into Promise. He has no clue about the people behind him. There's a guy behind him. There's a guy in front of him. Legend. Unfortunately, Christo doesn't do anything in that situation. Bomber right there. Has the HS custom. The May probably going to get picked up here. Gets Bomber. A big play. Rewinds. That's risky. That's risky. He shouldn't have exposed himself too much. Though AMK now interested. So is Turbo. Hypno trying to get Chris inside the building. Somehow staying alive. Gets rushed. Has the shotgun. Somehow evading for this long, but does go down eventually. There's no more revives left, I believe. Indeed, no more revives. Everything is permanent. Red Moon have lost all 3 members. Left to Bomber. Turbo still with a full squad. So is AMK. 3-man on hybrids. Duo on Red Moon. Plays it careful. Currently Senor's on 9. Andrew though gets to be more Razox. A big beam. Immediately goes to the push. Andrew completely lost. Doesn't know where Yuma is, but does get traded. Luckily, Ali helping him. Confirms it. Nico gets the May. Gonna be up against pistols. Doesn't even know how to react. So Hypno gonna save his teammate, but unfortunately not from AMK. So But quite quickly, they lose Ali. Bomber
Chip terminal.
goes down though in trade. Left to 1.
Getting close to
1v3.
victory.
Hypno versus AMK. Ninja. That's the thing. Is Ninja going to save him? Not the most ideal class to use. Currently, Senor going to be with 10. That's what, 3 members of AMK that's have high
The
kill
safe
counts?
zone is collapsing.
First round, it was Ali with 14, I think it was. Second, well, at least it was a high kill count, 10 plus. Second game, Nagdi with 10 plus as well. Now, Senor with 10. Can he manage to get the 11? Hard rush. Gets Senor, not confirming it though. Nice trade. And AMK didn't choke. Imagine that, ladies and gentlemen. AMK choked Mobile Mayhem. AMK choked day 1 of Theory Gaming, Series 9. But this time around, no, they don't choke. AMK made sure they didn't choke today. Finally. It took them this long. They finally not choked. Big money events, and they have successfully done it this round. 10 kills on Senor, 8 on Nagdi, 7 on Ali, and 3 on Andrew. Very strong game, and almost it's a guaranteed win. There's no chance anyone else can compete. An amazing game coming from AMK. Made it well done. Over to them, but it's still, again, amazing games. All 3 rounds, first places. Hugely done. Unfortunately, then again, 8 teams remains. It's very unfortunate. Again, for 90 rule is pretty big, because if they stayed alive all the way up until the end, they could have had a lot of kills. But I mean, again, losing 4 teams alone was pretty big. And made it significantly harder for them to actually make a comeback. Because they were probably the only team. I'd imagine they're second. I mean, I'm not sure. I can't really think of any team that could really reach up to, well, who's even in the top 3. But currently 90 rule is my thoughts, just because of kill counts. Still though, I mean, again, yeah, GG's. AMK definitely won today, and won the 71st prize, well, first prize at least, for $70. Still great stuff over to them. Second place going to go over to Team 12, which is of course Trovo Esports with a decent amount of kills. Going to go with a total of 10 kills. But they've been inconsistent for the previous 2 rounds. I think they did pretty good first game, not that much second. Still good try nevertheless, and I think the top 5. I'm not sure. I haven't really kept track of everyone in terms of who's going to be in top 5. There was a couple teams that did get 10 plus kills the first round, and a couple teams as well for the second round, but I'm not entirely sure if they all stayed in for this final game. Third place going to go over to Red Moon, which did have no snitch popping off with 5 kills, 3 kills coming in from Bomber, 2 with Zombie Duck, and 1 to Legend to give them a decent amount of kills. Again, it's only going to be 11, but still better than nothing. Fourth place going to go over to Team 6, which is going to be Hybrids. And they have not that many kills, kind of similar to their last game, which is going to be only a total of 7 kills here. 4 kills from Crystal alone, Demay with 1, and 2 rather coming in from Promise. Fifth place going to go over to Risen. Again, nothing much really happening for them. Going to be 2 kills from Lag, 1 from Insolence, and 1 from Raf. I mean, yeah, Risen have really dropped the ball today. I mean, they were doing all right the first day. Today, though, not really much. Even with the inclusion of Lag playing in trade of Sweet Dreams. Which, I mean, it is a bit interesting, because Sweet Dreams did pop off really good. Well, really well. He did really well, granted. On the first day, he was, I think, top fragging near every round for Risen. Or at least did really high kills for Risen every single round the previous day. But now he's not here. It's going to be Lag in trade. But, I mean, I don't know. They're not really doing that well today. Hopefully, on the third day and final day, they'll get their shit together and just pop off, really. It's really necessary if they want to do anything in this tournament. They haven't done anything for the first 2 days. Maybe they can bring back and win at least something for the last day. Then, 6th place is going to go over to Team 10, which is going to be 90 rule, as mentioned. They did have good kills, considering how early on it was. But again, they died off pretty early on. And, I mean, again, it's only 8 teams. It was going to be hard for them to make a comeback. But, I mean, they had the momentum to do so. But, again, unfortunate that they died off pretty early on. 4 kills coming in from Hadi Helix with 3, 5 to Eric, 2 to Slock. Give them the total 14 kills? Yeah, I mean, very good amount of kills, but I mean, yeah, they died early, which was a pretty big blow. Then 7th place is going to go to a 3-manning EXT once again. They've had more rounds with a 3-man than they do full squad. 2 kills only to their name. Lynch with 1, Drugs with 1. Unfortunate ending to them as well. Last but not least is going to be actually 8th place is going to go over to team 1, which is the dude. Only 1 kill though. More like with the only kill for the team. Yeah, otherwise GG's. And I think it, obviously again, AMK have clearly won this by a mile. They finally not choked though. Thank God. It took them this long. They choked whole Mayhem, they choked day 1. Finally they're not choking this. Jesus. But I mean, yeah, finally. Great stuff though. And of course, I hope you guys enjoyed yourselves. I sure did. And I'm pretty happy at least. We did see some pretty good clips. Of course, I think the top clip for today, of course, had to be Ali's spotter drop onto Risen and that endgame. Very well played. Dropped 3 players on Risen just by the spotter alone, and then just got the final beam on the last guy to get the wipe and 4K onto Risen. I mean, yeah, it's just a really rough tournament for Risen so far. First 2 days been rough. But again, it's daily. Well, not daily. It doesn't tally up overall, and then the winner takes 130 at the very last day. It's $130 every single day. So whoever performs the best, of course, wins the most of the money. But yeah, again, last day is going to be on the 28th. That's going to be the 3rd and final day for this series of events. At least for a while, of course. I'll come back and stream it the next time. But I mean, otherwise, again, GG's, and let's see how day 3 goes. And I hope you all have a wonderful day. I love you all. Mwah.